I've said it once and I'll say it yet again. This is the most important moment in the history of the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise, with Urban Meyer stepping up from the collegiate level after having success at Bowling Green, University of Florida, and Ohio State. He's looking to make a huge impact and turnaround on this Jacksonville Jaguars franchise, as is Trevor Lawrence, one of the most highly praised quarterback prospects since his days in Cartersville, Georgia, then moving on to the collegiate level with Dabo Swinney at the University of Clemson and being a national champion. And this Jacksonville Jaguars franchise is looking to become the next dynasty in the NFL. Now, before we jump ship into this video, we have to actually define what is a dynasty in terms of the NFL, and I'm going to use Bleacher Report's definition and not my own. So a dynasty in the NFL is to equate consistent winning with postseason success and Super Bowl success over time. A team cannot have postseason success without a Lombardi trophy and then claim a dynasty. So one of the most glorified dynasties in all of major American league sports has got to be the Bill Belichick and Tom Brady era up in New England. From 2001, from 2018, they won 6 Super Bowls, appeared in 9 with 19 consecutive winning seasons and 9 straight AFC Championship appearances. The greatest quarterback and greatest head coach of all time in NFL history. Now, when we transition into the Jacksonville Jaguars, this being the most pivotal year in their franchise's history, like I said and I alluded to earlier, the Jaguars have a brand new general manager in Trent Baalke, head coach in Urban Meyer, and a franchise quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. And what you need in order to succeed in a successful dynasty is 2 main components: a head coach and a quarterback. And the Jacksonville Jaguars have that. Now, we've yet to see Trevor Lawrence take a snap in his NFL career. As with Urban Meyer, we've seen him yet to even coach an NFL game. But I can assure you, these 2 will be next up. Urban Meyer, everywhere he has been at the collegiate level, has been a program builder and a winner at every single level, at Bowling Green, the University of Florida, and Ohio State University. He has 3 national championships. He's one of 3 collegiate coaches to win at 2 different universities a national championship, 7 conference championships, and 10 division championships throughout his coaching career at the collegiate level. And a lot of concern with Urban Meyer has been his inability to stick through tough times. And with Jacksonville, of course, this is not going to be a 1-year turnaround, even though they will very much be looking to be contending in the AFC South to make a playoff push. But I can assure you that Urban Meyer and Trevor Lawrence will be the next great quarterback and head coaching duo in the NFL. When we transition into the Jacksonville Jaguars' young talent, the Jaguars have a premium over a lot of NFL teams when we talk about a young quarterback who has the trajectory to possibly have a Hall of Fame career one day in the NFL if he can stay healthy and things go his way. The Jaguars, in terms of offensive and defensive young talent, have the potential to turn their core right now with Trent Baalke, Darrell Bevell, the offensive coordinator, Urban Meyer, the head coach, and Joe Cullen, the 3-4 defensive scheme defensive coordinator coming over from the Baltimore Ravens, to turn this team around sooner than later. And the Jags are looking to build on some success with guys like Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, James Robinson, DJ Chark, Marvin Jones Jr., Laviska Shenault, Colin Johnson, and Jalen Camp. You can't teach their size and athleticism. Then when you transition onto the defensive side of the ball, you've got guys like Kayvon Chaisson looking to have a huge sophomore year. CJ Henderson looking to improve on his rookie year after only appearing in 8 games. Josh Allen, who's already been a Pro Bowler. Miles Jack, Joe Schobert, one of the best linebacker cores in the NFL. Andre Cisco looking to be Donovan Darius 2.0. Rayshawn Jenkins, Shaquille Griffin at 26 years of age, coming over from the Seattle Seahawks. This Jacksonville Jaguars team has a core that is built ready to be a bunch of dogs, be ready to win this upcoming season, be competitive, and to have a core for the future moving forward within the organization and within the NFL community. The Jags are number 1 in terms of cap space this year, and they're looking to build on that throughout the 2022 NFL free agency when that time comes along. And the Jags will also have an additional 5th round pick that they acquired from the Minnesota Vikings after trading away Yannick Ngakoue. Another key component to building a dynasty, and why I believe in the Jacksonville Jaguars so much, is not just the young talent. It's not just Trevor Lawrence, and it's not just all the great pieces that we have on the coaching staff. Think about why the New England Patriots had some serious success in the AFC East becoming a dynasty. It's because the AFC East was relatively weak with the Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins, and the New York Jets for essentially 20 years. The New England Patriots were guaranteed essentially a number 1 spot atop of the AFC East year in and year out, which is why they were able to accumulate such a good record when you play the Buffalo Bills, the New York Jets, and the Miami Dolphins 6 times a year. They could go out there and win 4 or 5 of those games every single year. and the Jacksonville Jaguars are now looking to have that type of premium within the division for years moving forward. The Texans are an absolute dumpster fire of an organization after Bill O'Brien traded away DeAndre Hopkins and Deshaun Watson's under all these allegations. We're praying for the best for him, but we don't know what that situation is going to look like in Houston. Then he transitioned to the Indianapolis Colts. They have a Super Bowl ready roster as we speak right now, but this team will eventually be getting up there in age. Carson Wentz is now injured and he will miss the first 5 to 12 weeks of the NFL regular season. The Colts quarterbacks right now are Jacob Eason and Brett Hundley. Not looking too good for a team that's ready to win right now. And the Indianapolis Colts don't really have the stability moving forward in the future, even though they've got solid guys with DeForest Buckner. Of course, you've got Michael Pittman Jr., T.Y. Hilton, Jonathan Taylor. I understand that they do have good pieces, and I think Frank Reich is a phenomenal coach, but in terms of young talent moving forward in the future, the Colts don't have anything like the Jacksonville Jaguars do. And same thing with the Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill is a 33-year-old quarterback. Derrick Henry is 27. Julio Jones is 32. A.J. Brown's very young. I understand that the Titans have a lot of great pieces offensively, but the Titans are a built-to-ready, win-now Super Bowl contender. And in 2 to 3 years, they are not going to be looking the same as they are right now. Mike Vrabel is a phenomenal coach as well. He's shown the ability to coach on the NFL level, but the Jacksonville Jaguars have the young pieces in the division right now to prove that they can be running this division. Maybe not this year, but next year and the next 8 to 10 years, if things go well with Urban Meyer and Trevor Lawrence, which I believe that they will be running the AFC South for 8 to 10 years, and they can bet my words on that. With the AFC South declining and the Jacksonville Jaguars up on the rise with Urban Meyer, he is building a brand new culture and regime that players are going to want to play for. You see the energy around the building and all the fantastic things Urban Meyer and Shad Khan have done to get more involved within the city, within the organization, and within the fan base, getting everyone riled up to have a successful, tenuous career with the Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence and Urban Meyer being the headliners. I can assure you that the Jacksonville Jaguars will be the next great dynasty in the AFC and in the NFL community. Now, for the NFL and Jacksonville Jaguars community that is watching this video, I want to say thank you guys so much for sticking with me throughout this video. And yes, I do want to say that I am speaking with my heart and not my head completely in this video, but there is some truth to what I am saying. I do believe that the Jags in 2022 will be big free agent spenders. I do believe that Trevor Lawrence will be an all-time great quarterback and a guy that will have a long and tenuous career with the Jags. And I do believe that the Jags will make smart and competent decisions within the organization now that they have a brand new culture and regime, top to bottom, good coaching staff, and good players that players want to play for. And you're living in a state with no state income tax that players want to come and play in the state of Florida. I believe that the Jacksonville Jaguars will have the next great dynasty in the NFL community. Now that's it for this video. I want to say thank you guys again so much for your continuous support. Make sure you guys like, share, and turn on notifications if you guys enjoyed the content. For more Jacksonville Jaguars and NBA content that I do here on YouTube as well. The NFL season is right there around the corner with preseason starting up, and of course I'll be in Houston week 1 for the Jacksonville Jaguars, home for the Jacksonville Jaguars season opener at NRG Stadium, Urban Meyer and Trevor Lawrence's NFL debut. But make sure you guys go follow me on all my socials. They'll be down in the description down there below as well. Thank you guys so much. It's all love, Jags Nation. 904 Bolt City, Duval. I'm out, boys. Peace.